Turning to Nona Peltier, who joins me in the studio for the business news. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Seems Briscoe's done all right. They've got a small gain in gross profit for the first half amidst tough trading conditions.
Yeah, so that's been an interesting time for them. Their sporting goods products are selling well, but others are a bit more sluggish. And I guess that we've seen that probably tied somewhat to the downturn in the housing market. But, interestingly, they've done a pretty good sale, brisk sale, not surprising, in heating blankets and underlays and, things that keep you nice and warm and cozy. So the
They
market
usually run out of heaters by June, don't they, Briscoe's, most shops?
Well, I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't been shopping for any, but you might know better.
You've got central heating, do you?
No, I don't, but I'm a Canadian. We tend to know how to rug up on our own. Anyways, so anyhow, the market really liked Briscoe's share price, rose, 3.5%. That's 12 cents up to $3.55, which is quite good on today's market, which is down overall 1%. And that's because of some changes that have happened in China later in our trading day. Mm-hmm. So late Monday, or I guess late Monday our time, but in the Asian markets, the yuan has dropped in value and to its lowest level against the US dollar in more than a decade.
Wow. And
that has panicked the market to some degree because they're concerned that the trade war between China and the United States is now going to end up being a currency war.
Right.
And so there's been a real flight out of stocks. Share markets have just a sea of red in Asia today. And our market was no different. We slipped towards the end, and certainly Australia's down, and we're seeing it down just across everywhere. In Japan, the Nikkei is down, I guess, over 2%, and the prices in oil stocks are down, and even the U.S., like the future markets, are down too. The share market for S&P 500 and FTSE are also down. So we're looking at perhaps a really ugly trading day for Monday. We'll see what happens as the day moves on, but certainly it's not looking very good right now. Some market analysts are calling it, fairly grim situation, but also that they're not really believing the U.S. Federal Reserve, talking about, their one cut, and that would be all. Perhaps it's an adjustment. Some analysts are expecting, maybe 5 cuts from the U.S. Federal Reserve to balance off what's going on with trade. So certainly, the market is feeling the pinch there.
And how's our dollar doing then?
Well, interesting. We're buying 65.2 U.S. cents, so we're down slightly. A little bit better against the Australian at 96.2, and a little bit down against the British pence at 53.6. Now, against the yuan, we've risen 1% today, so we're at 4.62 yuan. Now, that's quite significant. China's our biggest trading partner, so that kind of increase in value of the New Zealand dollar against the yuan can actually hurt exporters. But look, this is a real fluid situation. I guess we'll just have to see what Donald Trump does with his next tweet.
Yes, and see what happens tomorrow, I guess, because that's Monday in the States.
You know what? It's a real volatility there out there in the market, so anything could happen. I wouldn't put too much stock in what happened today.
Okay. After all that grim news.
Well, it's been back and forth, seesawing, and so it remains to be seen whether there's a breakthrough there.
All right. Hey, thanks very much. Nona Peltier there with the latest in the business news.